think the incense might be making me sleepy. This might be very boring to watch, but I think this song is awesome. What I was going to say is this might be boring to watch and you're like, why am I watching this stupid song? But I think that part of it, the reason that I'm recording this, is to get the audio with it so I can hear what I'm talking about and in a way almost understand what I'm thinking about at the same time, so I can see how that affects it. Because sure, it records all these sessions, but it just records the activity. You know, you can see the charts and see the lines go up, but you don't know what that was from or what you're feeling. So it's more interesting to do it live and say, whoa, that spike just went up when I was talking about my mom or something. And I think it's interesting now that it's going very quickly when I'm talking, because maybe because I'm focused when I'm talking. But it's weird because I'm focused when I'm talking, but I'm not focused on the game. And now that I'm thinking about the game, it's not going as well. Maybe that's because I'm self-conscious about it. But when, I guess, sometimes I wonder if like I looked away from the screen or whatever, if that would help. If I looked away and was thinking about something else completely. If I was reading, that would get me in the zone. But that's, I think, the opposite of the point. Because I guess somehow you're supposed to learn from getting the positive and negative reinforcements. And somehow you're supposed to learn subconsciously, I guess, what your brain is doing to cause those reinforcements to happen, and then mimic them. So it's very interesting and very confusing, and I think I mentioned earlier I would love to have one of these devices at home. I would probably use it all the time. It'd be interesting to, you know, do this while I'm sleeping. It'd be interesting to do this, you know, while I'm watching Lost. I really would love to do that. Interesting to do this on a phone call. Especially interesting to do on a phone call, because that you would just be able to hear the audio and see how that affected me. Because this bear is vibrating on my back. And I'm not really aware of it all the time, except when I stop to think about it. I just think this game is so hard because I don't know what I'm expected to do. I don't know what's good. I mean, I know it's like what the ball shrinking and changing colors is bad, but is there anything specific that happens that's good other than it functioning as usual? I'm gonna go to the car game. Dual drive extreme. Apparently the ADHD kids love this one. God, it's bright. Okay, stop the car.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Checking out games, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm doing a muscle car.
Can you stay the same frequency or have you cranked yourself up?
Well, I want to see how I do. Where am I? 6.5 now?
Mm-hmm.
I heard Lava Land is a good one.
Yeah. You had fun looking online, didn't you?
Yeah.
Kids love that one.
I'm a kid.
I know. There are the big kids that come in here and they grab a teddy bear. Here's a teddy bear.
So yeah. I've been doing this now for 34 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So if you find an optimal training frequency.
This really reminds me of a Star Wars video game I used to play.
Yeah, it's video games of mine. Want some orange?
Some what?
Some orange?
Yeah, that sounds good.
How did you get on?
Smells really good.
We're gonna find out.
Mm-hmm. Now that's weird. Look over here. I'm eating the orange and what's going crazy. Come on.
You're chewing. Chewing goes into the transmandibular area, and that's right below the temporal lobe. TMJ is your temporomandibular joint.
I thought TMJ was that disorder when you have the clicking jaw.
Temporomandibular. We're in the temporal lobe up here. It's right up here, isn't it? So this whole jaw open area. Interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I wonder what the
chewing
effect...
activity over there, right?
Yeah, the chewing activity is crazy, but I wonder what the effect would be if I was drinking something out of a straw. Like, if the taste would affect me in a psychological way that would change the...
They would all be very interesting things to look at with the equipment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now here's the situation. This equipment is not so much assessment equipment like that as it is training equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make the assumption that the assessment equipment is much more expensive than this. Because it's looking for much more meticulous things. So I'm going to get you something to do your fingers with? Well, I'll do that.
What? Okay, now I'm paying attention to the game again. And if you see, it's totally blacked out over there. Yeah, and the waves all went up over there recently in the last couple of seconds.
What do they call these napkins?
Oh, I don't...
Yeah, how's that?
Yes,
Look cloth big, honey.
It's a cloth napkin. It looks like a bandana.
Yeah, it feels nice and soft, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've never held a napkin this soft.
So, we actually have straw left from the meal that